morning, fellow Jeepers. It's been really busy lately. I barely had time to have any free time other than sleeping. So my schedule usually is I work morning shifts at my job. So usually I'll wake up at about 5:30 in the morning or so. Go straight to work. If I work a full shift, I get home at about 2:30. And then after that, I had to go home and then I'd have to clean our house in one way or another. Either I'd have to clean my own room or I'd have to start storing things in the attic. After that, it'd be dinner time and then I'd go to bed to repeat the process. So I basically had no free time for the last month or so. And Haley had been wanting to hang out with me for a good long while, but I never had the chance because I was constantly busy, or I got sick with the flu, or something happened, or I was busy the day I was off school, or something or other. Something was always happening. So I finally got to hang out with Haley the other day for the first time in a good while. And we got a few things done. I bought a 2DS and we went and we bought Pokemon Moon. And so I haven't actually got to play it very much since then, but we got some time to hang out for a while. But the reason I was so busy was something I still wasn't able to tell her. Right now it's February the 6th, and by March 2nd, we have to be out of our house. So my dad got a job offer in Shreveport, Louisiana. And since the job he had now is really hard on his body, he took it so he won't have to do as much physical labor anymore. That also means we have to move to Louisiana. Long story short, we just weren't allowed to tell anyone, was the whole thing. So we expected it that we wouldn't be moving for about 3 months or so, but my dad found out late December about the job offer and got the job about at the end of December or early February. I don't honestly, or January, or early January. I honestly don't remember which it was, but it was sometime around then. So obviously we need to get our house on the market ASAP. So that's why I was so busy for the month of January. But after we finished the house, we put it up for the market. It was only up for 2 days before we got a cash offer. They offered us $100 more than our asking price, so we took it really quickly. So our house, even though we put a lot of work into it, our house sold faster than I would have imagined possible. But since our house sold, we have to leave our house by March 2nd. So that meant we need to find a house quickly. My dad didn't really like the Shreveport area. He said most of it was kind of sketchy, so he decided to look in Longview. So we found his house in Longview. It's about 40 minutes away from my dad's work, but he said he'd be happier if we lived there. So that means I'm actually an hour closer to Midland, but still about 6 hours away. My friend's grandma had an app that shows her when new houses go up since she's been looking for a new house, which meant that recently she saw that our house was up for sale and wanted to know what was up. So she asked my friend's mom and she said she wasn't sure so then my friend's mom asked my mom, who had to tell her since there was really no getting around it at that point. And even though I've been wanting to tell my friend, I haven't got the chance to. So today we're gonna have some hot cocoa and I'm gonna finally get the chance to tell her. So hot cocoa doesn't really count as an activity, so I'm actually going into Home Depot right now to hopefully find something that we can actually do. Drinking hot cocoa for 3 hours sounds a little boring after a while. I cannot think when I'm holding a camera, so I had to turn my camera off when I was inside so I could think of what to get. But I got something. I think it's a pretty good idea. Mostly because I thought of the idea, so I'm a little biased. Beautiful car. So I got us these little things. They're just like a little leather pouch. I really don't know how it works. I'm just pretending like I do. So basically it's a leather pouch. I'm gonna call them memory bags. I love leather. I don't know if she loves leather, but I think she will love it just because I thought of it, and so that's kind of how it works. I think it's a cool idea though. So now that I've got the memory pouch, I'm going to go into Target to hopefully find a memory trinket to put in it. So let's hope I find something. I have an idea. I got it. I got my memories. Got my memories at Target. So when I was a kid, or I guess not even that long ago, not too long ago, I used to be a very big fan of Lego. I would build this stuff all the time. I have thousands of dollars worth of Legos, and I still like having them around. Although I did pack up a bunch of them, and my mom was like, "Trevor, what are you doing? You're getting rid of your Legos?" And I'm like, "I'm not getting rid of them. I am moving them to make my room look less cluttered." And I in fact still plan on putting a lot of them, if not all of them, back on shelves. I actually just want to like organize them a little better. They're kind of just cluttered around everywhere. But anyway, point is, I loved Legos, and anytime we went on vacation or anything, I would always get Legos, and then I would just remember it like, I got this. I don't know why, but like building it somewhere and then keeping it, it always like made a memory for me. My plan is, me and Haley are going to build Lego houses, because Lego houses are amazing, and then we're gonna make our own little minifigure us, and we're gonna put our own little minifigures us in our little leather mini memory pouches. That's the plan for today. Oh, and hot cocoa.